I'm Stephen Murray, and this is the Knoll, an online gathering place for the people of Oak Knoll Lutheran Church and a place to share our community stories. I'm sitting here again with Erika Vickerman. Oak Knoll is run by so many volunteers. I mean, we do have the staff, we do have the pastors, but a lot of what makes this place run is the people who pick up loose ends. It's the communion servers, it's the people who make the communion bread, it's all those people who help with confirmation, the choir. There's so much going on. We want to continue to talk about that. And Erika, who are the first people you see when you walk in on a Sunday morning?
The first people that you see when you walk in on Sunday morning are ushers.
Yes. Wonderful, wonderful volunteers.
Part of what we're doing here is trying to invite people into areas of the church where they can serve and where they can feel connected more to the community. The ushering position is a great way to do that because it's needed. We need it. And because it's a great way to meet people and learn names and help and serve at the same time. So if you're new to the church or if you've been here a while but you're not really stepping in and volunteering yet, finding one of these places where you say, oh, I can see myself doing that. And then being invited to step in and serve. That's how you get to know people. That's how you become part of it.
We had a lovely talk with Sean Weiser, who is one of the leads on the usher team, a great person to know, and he will tell us a little bit more about that.
On a morning in December, parishioners are showing up.
Good morning, Margaret. You got one? You got one in the choir, yep.
Sean Weiser is working with his daughter Zoe as ushers.
Good morning. Do you want a bulletin? Yes. Here you go.
Sean took over as lead usher after we came back to in-person worship after quarantine.
You have enough? Okay. I think we're fine. Good morning, Judy. Gonna help today. I know. That's nice.
And while he stepped back from some of the leading duties, he can still be seen most Sundays greeting people in the narthex before worship.
Good morning, Ron. Got you. Hey, Mike. How are you? Welcome. Good. Morning. Got one? Okay. So the rush is coming right now.
Because, of course, we are here and trying to talk about what an usher does and the involvement, and then also trying to invite people to step up and help because it is, I mean, the first person you really see when you walk into church or the first people that you have contact with is the ushers,
exactly,
right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if you just would describe what an usher does, what would you say?
Yeah, I can kind of describe what we do every Sunday.
Yeah.
So we get there a little early. If one of the pastors needs to talk to us about anything special happening during the service, we will make sure that we're aware of it. Like if communion is done by intinction or if they're going to be kneeling, then we need to kind of know that so that we have enough people, because otherwise you need 2 versus 4. So we just need to make sure of what's going on during the service. Then as people come in, we greet them. We say hi. We give them the bulletins. Yeah, we kind of just make sure everything's cleaned up in the entryway after everyone goes in. We do a count of the number of people there every Sunday. Yeah, the only other things would be then the offering, of course, and then communion, and then cleaning up afterwards. Nothing is difficult, to say the least, in terms of our roles. So it's just kind of being there, and yeah, we're just there to help them out.
Is the ushering is also the communion servers, or is that separate?
No, that's separate. For communion, all we do is go and dismiss people to walk up to the front.
Got it. So sometimes 2 are needed and sometimes 4 are needed depending on how communion is taken?
Yep, typically it's just 2. We do the left side and right side and then the middle. But if there are special occasions where the pastors are giving communion by people going up and kneeling at the altar, then we need the 2 as normal to dismiss the people to the front, and then we also have 2 positioned at the front to kind of direct them to the altar when spaces open up.
Got it. Okay, well, we'll just keep going because, the conversation around how the role of an usher has changed. So from the understanding, it's maybe that just less people have been involved post-pandemic. Is that what it is?
I think so. There was multiple head ushers almost, like Steve Anderson, Norb Fisher. And then post-pandemic, that kind of went away. There weren't any head ushers really trying to pull in other ushers, either signing up new ones or just month to month getting existing ones to remind them to sign up. At some point, Pastor Jay had tried to get multiple head ushers that they'd head up a month or 2 at a time, and so that they'd be in charge of gathering the 3 or 4 other ushers that they would need for that month. It wasn't there. There wasn't interest in being those head ushers.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. That helps to kind of just give us an idea. If you could kind of imagine how many people you would love to have on a team of ushers, like how many would you hope to invite to be part of this?
As many as possible, but
Okay.
That is a good question. Right now, we have a handful that are kind of regulars that we can always call on. Probably have maybe 6 to 8 normal ones that we can always rely on if we need them. But if we could double that to maybe like 10, 15, that would give us a good selection, because people don't always need to be there every week, every month. We can go either week to week or month to month. It's good to know that we have those people, but if they just want to be at church just doing their normal service stuff, then that's fine by us. There'll be enough other people, hopefully, to fill those ranks.
Okay, so Sean, how did you get involved in ushering? Were you asked by Pastor Jay, or was it something you wanted to do?
I was trying to think of that. I think at the beginning of every year, they ask for like talents and things that you'd be willing to do during the year. I'd done reading before, I'd done counting, and I think I saw ushering. I thought, hey, I could probably do that. So I signed up, and then I think someone probably reached out to me, either Pastor Jay or one of the head ushers, either Steve or Norb. And then they signed me up, and then I was doing it fairly regularly. Because back then it was each group of ushers was doing a month's block at a time.
Okay.
So it was probably like 1 month out of every 6 months or something like that. So
Okay. Yeah, so let me ask you about Norb Fisher, because all of us, he was a beloved member of this community and everyone has wonderful memories of him. Do you have any stories to share, anything you'd like to say about Norb?
no direct stories, but Norb was probably the first person that greeted us as we were here for the first time at Oak Knoll. He's probably a major reason that we actually continued coming and joining Oak Knoll. Beloved members like Norb, being in that usher role certainly helps bring people in and have them keep coming. So yes, we loved having Norb here.
And what would you say are the things you enjoy about ushering? What do you like about it?
The ushers are pretty much the first people that people see as they come in. So it's given me an opportunity to actually get to know people, not intimately get to know people, but I guess at least to get to know names and faces, to put those together. For new members, being an usher would be a great opportunity to get exposed to the congregation as a whole. Well, not even new people, because I've been here many, many years and I still don't know everyone. So it's a great opportunity to meet everyone that comes in.
Right, a great opportunity and fairly low commitment, and a way to volunteer while you're enjoying service anyways, right? I mean, I feel like you guys can still hear the sermon and feel like you're part of it.
Exactly, yep. The ushers typically hang out back in the entryway but yeah, we can hear the pastors. We can be part of the service if we want to be. We can sing, we can listen to the readings. So yeah, we're still right there and you can enjoy the service. Yeah, I just want to emphasize that anyone can be doing this job. Youth, my daughter Zoe, we grabbed her when we needed some help, and she could probably lead the ushers at this point. She's done it so often. Yeah, youth, confirmands, new members, existing members. Yeah, anyone can do it.
Sean, what is it like to work as an usher with your family?
It's great. We're already there together, Janelle, my wife, and Zoe, my daughter. If we need extra ushers, I can pull them in whenever we need to. It's great for Zoe because she gets to do her service time for confirmation. And Janelle knows a lot of the youth. She knows a lot of other people around. It's always a joy for all of us to be together ushering. I should emphasize that people don't have to sign up as individuals. They can sign up as a family. And that's a great opportunity to serve together.
Great. Okay, so we know that Oak Knoll needs more ushers, and it's a great way to get involved, and it feels like a great way to get to know people and to be at service. Who should people contact if they want to sign up to help?
They could either talk to me or one of the other ushers. Pastor Jay would probably be a good contact, or probably just Carla at the office. Just get your name out there. We also have a sign-up genius. People can sign up. If you just go to the website, there's a link under Serve, I believe it is, that they can go and sign up for whatever weeks they want.
Great. Thank you so much, Sean, for your time today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
The Knoll is a production of Oak Knoll Lutheran Church in Minnetonka, Minnesota. Music performed by Matt Serrar and produced by me, Stephen Murray. If you would like to learn more about Oak Knoll Lutheran Church, please visit us on the web at oklutheran.org or check out the live stream of our Sunday worship on YouTube every week at 9:30 Central. If you would like to share your story as part of the Knoll podcast, you can find information on how to get involved on our website. Thanks for listening, and God bless.